What's up, y'all? Chris here to give some thoughts on this Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Bradley 2 fight coming up. Off the top, I don't even have a prediction for the fight. You know, that's why they titled the fight "Who You Got." I mean, normally when you make a prediction for a fight, you are making a guess, calculated guess. You're going on a lot of factors. But going to this one, honestly, I just don't have a strong inclination one way or the other who I think is going to win, or not necessarily a strong favorite. So it would kind of be just be taking a guess, or flipping a coin almost. I think it's a close fight, so not really going to make a prediction. But a couple things I just wanted to talk about. Just got finished watching the fight. I hadn't watched it since maybe watching it the second or third time when it initially took place. Afterwards, I'd made a couple videos. Initially, I thought Pacquiao got robbed. Then I thought you could make a case for a draw, or maybe a case for Bradley. After rewatching, I think maybe Pacquiao should have deserved a decision, 7-5. Close fight. The HBO commentary is so one-sided, man. They had it 9 rounds to nothing. Maybe 10 rounds to nothing. They had a 9-0 after 9 rounds. I know that for sure. Lampley and Harold Letterman. Not a fan of Jim Lampley, so it's kind of funny watching it in hindsight, listening to his commentary throughout the fight, knowing how the decision's going to go. I think I heard his heart break when the decision was announced for Timothy Bradley. But, it's been 2 years since the first fight. A lot has happened, I guess, more or less. I mean, somewhat. They haven't had a lot of fights in that time, only 2 each. Only 2 each. Both coming up impressive one-sided wins for the most part. Bradley absolutely dominated Marquez, and Pacquiao had his way with Rios. I guess you would say Bradley's win was a little bit more impressive. But as far as the first fight, Pacquiao, I think, did land the harder shots. I think Bradley did well, but it's been 2 years. Pacquiao's 35 years old now, man. I would say at this point, Timothy Bradley is closer to his prime than Pacquiao is. I'm not saying Pacquiao's slipped a whole lot, but he's definitely not at his peak anymore. There's no denying that, in my opinion. Not sure he's quite as fast. As far as the power, who knows where that is? Obviously power factors with speed. So maybe he's not as powerful as he was before either. But Bradley seems to improve. I know he had that war with Provodnikov, but he looked really good against Marquez. So you can't take nothing away from there. And of course Pacquiao did get just, short-circuited against Marquez, so kind of just goes to show that he's not where he was before, even though he led to, himself for the most part against Brandon Rios. Things about this fight, obviously, curious how the judges are going to look. They're going to be a little bit more likely to, I don't know, are they going to favor one guy or the other based on the first decision? I would hope that they just judge this fight based on what they're seeing. But you never know with boxing judges. And the commentators, I think if I was going to watch this fight and stream it, I'd probably go with the UK broadcast, because Jim Lampley, no doubt in my mind, is going to be swayed towards Manny Pacquiao. He's a big Pacquiao fan. He's also close friends with Freddie Roach. So we know where his commentary is going to be leaning towards. Hopefully, even though I'm not a big Andre Ward fan, hopefully he's on the commentary team, because I think he's a little bit more unbiased, and I think he's more likely to point out things that Timothy Bradley's doing well in the fight if he's having success. So the commentary won't be so one-sided. You get a more even view of how things are going, assuming that they're going that way. I think it's going to be a close fight, though. I have no reason to believe that it's going to be one-sided one way or the other. I think it's going to be very competitive. Like I said, I don't really even know who to favor going into this fight. That's why I don't really have a prediction. But I am curious to hear who you guys think is going to win the fight. And who do you want to win, I guess it's probably better for the sport. Maybe Pacquiao wins because he is the bigger draw. But, I guess over here domestically, it's good to have an undefeated American doing well. But I don't know. Pacquiao's even got the more star power. Unfortunately, I don't think either guy, no matter who wins, is going to be able to fight Floyd Mayweather anytime soon, which is unfortunate. But I don't know. Who do you want to win this fight? Who do you think is going to win this fight? Who do you think won the first fight? Have you watched it again? Any change of opinion? And any other thoughts, I guess? And do you think that it's going to be hard to watch it with a unbiased view if you felt Pacquiao got robbed or with Lampley on the mic. Anyways, that's it for now. Till next time, I'm out.